All right, here's our kitchen layout. A little different from the original with the under counter fridges and these uppers due to this short wall. So fridges removed, upper cabinets removed and replaced with these full heights. So the overall width from the left to the wall is the same over here, even though the widths of the cabinets are different. That's due to an 1.5 inch panel right here. So when the countertop overhangs, it has something to die into. So the space for the metal shelves, I mean, we're supplying the wood shelving, but the metal's being done by others. So we'll need to, if that's still happening, verify this width left to right here in between. So a couple things I need for the kitchen, one being the paint color and the microwave model number, spec'd out with a 4-inch wire pull, chrome, that's fine. And then the sink width, that's our inside cabinet width, 34.5. So make sure that fits. And then the dishwasher, I've just seen it before, just a heads up, because the top of these countertops are at 34, that you have a commercial dishwasher that fits underneath there. And also verify these countertops if it's a single lamination or not. But again, paint color, microwave model number, really need those. The way these cabinets are for the lighting underneath, the door will hang down 1.5 inches for the lighting to go underneath. That's what that is there. These are set back. Same door layout as we have over here. Okay, that's our kitchen. Men's restroom, pretty straightforward. Walnut, horizontal grain. And if we look at this in a little bit more detail, this top panel being pulled down, this is 3 inches tall, and it looks like there's 4 inches of space needed for the quartz countertop. That space there. So if that's still accurate, let me know. 27 inches from the bottom to the floor. I would double check that. I'm thinking it needs to be 29. Typical for lavatories, from the bottom to the floor is 29, not 27. Double check. But women's and men's restroom, this is our layout. Nursing, this was on the opposite wall to the far left, but because of the window, we moved it under the TV. 24-inch beverage fridge, cabs on either side. And those are our widths either side of the fridge. Both sides are exposed. Stair lobby. This large red square represents the opening to the electrical chase. So the back of that cabinet would be open. So I know there's a phone booth here, but from this wall to the outside is 59 inches. Just to make sure you've got enough phone booth space there if you want to look into that. The booths, so if we look at, of course, paying attention to all this, overall depth at 22. So all this material back here isn't quite necessary, but looking at our drawing here, this front face is veneer. This is or walnut veneer, horizontal grain here, and horizontal grain on the back. So this corner would be mitered, and 1.5 inch solid wood front. And these are scribed wall to wall, and then the cushions are done by others. A little base, if they still want that, to go at the bottom here. But this is, I mean, there's a couple things missing. You know, a piece of cleating here that isn't going to be seen, but just for attachment purposes, and that top piece being, yeah, 2 inches at the top. That would be a piece of lumber that's mitered here and scribed to the back. But what I have drawn is keeping in mind these dimensions here. It's just the construction method looks a little different, with this not being necessary, that not being necessary, but everything else is there. So that's the booth, and once this is good, I know there's 8 of these, but just working on this one for now to make sure we're all on the same page. And then the work counter, per the plans, like this, walnut, there'll be a miter or a seam here, and then where this is in front of the window, I mean, that back side will have to be finished, but a little tricky with the window. But I am assuming that the height of this, the top of this countertop, is going to be 42 inches off the floor, and it's 24 inches deep. And all the steel corbels to support this are supplied by others. Yeah, if you want to verify how high that is, I didn't see anything in here calling for the height of it, but these being our dimensions. And then the last thing, well, the women's restroom, same thing as the men's. So, okay, take a look, let me know, and we can go from there. Thank you.